We outside, bitch, we outside. Heard the niggas outside, they was not lying. And I just got paid, it's about to.
Back outside. Who am I outside with?
You are outside with the beauty with the bars. Marle Blu in the building.
Beauty with the bars.
Yep.
Glad to have you. About time.
I know, right? I know.
You know what I'm saying? You know how we do this thing. First question I like to ask, how's your mental health?
Whew. It changes on a daily basis. I will say that I am blessed and highly favored. So I'm appreciative of that. But, you know, I'm just praying and taking it day by day. My mental health sometimes is overwhelmed. But, you know, I just be praying and making it through. So, you know.
Okay. I mean, you know, what is praying and making it through? Can you give us some details?
All right. So, all right. I'm going to give y'all in real time.
Come on now.
I just had to get the AC in the car fixed and the AC in the house fixed. And it was just hot. It was stressful. It was overwhelming. It was expensive. You know what I'm saying? And it all happened at one time. And it just makes me want to sometimes just go crazy because that on top of everything else is like, and it's just, it's a lot on me, you know? Like, I'm a single mom. I hold it down. So,
Facts.
yeah. It can be overwhelming. So my single mom girlies, y'all understand when you running a household by yourself, you got your child, you got stuff breaking down around you, and you just like, Lord, I can't take nothing else. Like, slow it down. Give me a second. So I just got to pray and like, all right, it's going to be okay. Lord, give me the strength one day at a time. Please. Please don't let nothing else break around here.
Nah, that's a fact. I mean, them ISO obstacles, right? Because we is in the hot summer. And we outside.
And we outside now.
We in the shade, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it is very important to get that AC fixed, man. In the car and in the house.
Car and the house.
At the same time.
At the same damn time.
Man, got to keep your faith. You know what I'm saying?
Got to keep your faith.
Now, for the people out there that you know, they're in a bad situation, they AC off and they AC in the crib and the cars off just like you. How do you keep yourself on the up and up and keep your mind straight? You know what I'm saying?
Well, honestly, like, you can always think about this. Someone else's situation is gonna be worse than yours, so you just got to be thankful for the things that you do have. And try to stay focused on that. You know, while I was waiting to get the AC fixed, you know, I had the little fan blowing and put a little AC window unit in and just made do. And some people can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? So just looking at what you have and counting your blessings so that you don't feel like you're without, because some people never had AC in their house. Some people never had AC in their car. So mine went out. It was an inconvenience. It was hot as hell, but you know, just focusing on what you have.
The wrong time, though.
The wrong time. The hottest summer of my life.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be a hot summer, literally.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot summer, but we outside anyway.
Come on, man. Now,
with the boots on.
Now, people like to, you know, not tell the truth about certain things. They'll put on that facade. They won't tell them about their AC out. So I appreciate you for sharing that.
Oh,
some people wouldn't even say that.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm gonna keep it real.
They worry about the wrong thing. You
exactly.
know what I mean?
People be flexing too much, man. People need to stop acting like they're human.
Right.
Like they're not human.
That's why I lead every conversation with I'm a BNA. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Broke Nigga Association, and I am the president of that. So don't come to me for no money. I don't got nothing for you. I am BNA.
BNA.
That's my new shit. When nigga ask me for, man, you know I'm in the BNA. No one got no money. You know
and
what
I gotta
mean?
pay my dues.
Come on, it ain't I'm broke because I don't got no money. It's broke because I pay my bills. Pay my bills, my car note, got child support to pay. It's stuff I got to pay.
Exactly.
So I ain't broke because I ain't got no job and I ain't doing nothing.
Right.
I'm broke because I'm taking care of it. I can't afford to pay for you too.
Life is expensive. We are in we got inflation.
Come on,
you know,
man.
everything, like housing is expensive. Food is expensive.
Everything
is expensive. Everybody is in the B&A.
Everybody. They ain't gonna say that though. They be in the club. They be popping these bottles. They be
and they
buying
the main
these clothes.
ones in the B&A because they spending their rent money or mortgage money on the sections and the bottles.
They ain't telling you that they B&A. Now I lead with I'm a B&A. They not finna do that.
They're not. Nah,
They ain't doing that. Now get into it.
Okay.
Marle Blu.
Yes.
We on the platform.
Yeah.
I'm watching this for the first time out of Nova Scotia. If that's a place, what do you do, ma'am?
Oh, okay. I was like, what you talking about? I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter. I'm a published author. I have a book called I Am A through Z Positive Affirmations for Black Kids. My son and I wrote that together. I'm a bad bitch.
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm a performer. When I get on stage, it's a whole show. And I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mother. I'm a great friend. I'm a Leo.
Come on now.
You can find me on Tinder. I'm just playing.
No.
I'm just joking. I'm just playing.
Okay. I love it. So let's get into this. Let's start back from the beginning, right? For the people that for the people that are not from where you're from, paint them a picture of how you grew up in your environment.
Okay, so I was born in Austin, Texas. My dad was in the military, so we moved to Tucson when I was like 1. We lived there for about 6 years. Then we moved to Warner Robins, so that's where I grew up the majority of my life.
Warner Robins? Warner Robins?
Warner Robins.
Okay.
Yeah, I moved here when I was young, like it was the second half of 3rd grade.
Wow. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I lived here my whole life, went to elementary, middle school, high school, graduated. Growing up was cool. I mean, when I first moved here, I was like, where the kids at? Because they weren't outside in my neighborhood. Ooh. So, I spent a lot of time outside, like just by myself, walking around. I had binoculars. I thought I was Harriet the Spy. So I just used to be gone for like hours, walking around, spying on people and stuff. But, as I got older, I got more friends and stuff. And it was cool. Warner Robins is like a country town, but like within the high school, it felt like we were a big city because we just thought we were the shit. So
come on, what high school you went to?
I went to Warner Robins High.
Warner Robins High.
Yeah.
I will ask you what year you graduated, but I don't want you to tell it unless you just want to tell me.
I don't give off.
What year you graduated?
Listen, you know why I don't care?
Come on.
I don't care because I still look young and fine as the young girlies. Okay.
Cause they could think you 23.
They might think I'm 23. I graduated in 2005, so y'all do the math.
Okay, cool. We ain't cross paths then.
No.
Yeah, I graduated 14.
Oh, okay. Oh, little baby.
Oh man, don't
sweet.
So yeah, that's a gap. But I would have never. I don't even want to know your age now. I think we should keep it a mystery. Like y'all do the math on it.
Yeah, y'all do the math.
I thought she was like 23.
Thank you. I appreciate.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Word. So yeah, that's deep. Now we in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We got little friends. Now we moving around.
Mm-hmm.
What are our goals and aspirations while we in high school?
Well, in high school, I was living then in the moment. I wasn't living so far ahead. Mm-hmm. Like I started rapping like in middle school.
Right.
So I would call in and be like on Who Got the Flavor, and I would rap freestyle in the hallways and stuff with Clone. I don't know if you know Clone.
For sure.
Yeah. The battle rap legend.
Battle rap.
But we used to be freestyling in high school together and stuff. And I was into a lot. Like I was in honors. I was in the math club. I was yearbook editor. I was cheerleading captain every year. I was homecoming court. I mean, I was into everything. So that's really what I was just living in the moment, Right. But I didn't really decide what I wanted to do until like really after high school. I was just existing in high school.
Because you didn't have like that, I'm going to go to college and do this. Because people have like a thing where I say I'm in middle school. I know when I graduate high school, I know what I'm doing in middle school, right? Mm-hmm. So you ain't have nothing set up to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do as soon as I graduate.
Well, I will say this. I applied to one college because that's where I wanted to go. That was it. I applied to Georgia State. I got in.
Right.
I graduated. I'm the first person in my family to graduate college.
Come on now.
So I did that. But even going into college, I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was like, okay, I was undecided, and I was like, okay, so what can make some money? So I tried my hand at nursing, but I wasn't passionate about it, so it didn't work out, you know. And I ended up graduating with a degree in sociology. And I started rapping like towards the middle to end of I started rapping as a career towards the end of my college years, because then I was like, I don't want to do anything else except for music. Like I kept trying to, and I think I always felt like that in my heart, but I didn't think it was real, you know, like I didn't think it was attainable.
How attainable it is. Like,
so I kept trying to talk myself out of it, and I couldn't, because my heart was like, coming this way. So finally I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so what inspired you to do any rapping in the first place, right? Because you say you was rapping in middle school.
Yeah, I was rapping in middle school.
So you in middle school, what artists are you listening to, or who are you around to be like, oh, I want to do that?
So my brother used to rap. And so I would hear him, and I always like wrote poetry and little short stories and stuff, so I was always writing. And then I started turning my poems into raps. But yeah, I really got inspired by my brother. And then I always just loved listening to like hip hop and stuff. My dad played a lot of it around me. So I was listening to like Missy, Eve, Trina, DeBrat, you know.
Them legends for sure.
Yeah. So and Lil Kim, you know, and I was rapping shit I shouldn't even been saying.
Come on.
as a young girl, but yeah, I just used to look at them on TV and be like, oh my gosh, I want to be like them. Especially Kim.
Facts.
Yeah.
So let's get into this. Like, I'm rapping now. Now, being a rapper, we go through different variations of our name. I know I had about 3-4. You know what I'm saying? So what was your initial rap name, and then what did we kind of graduate to and finalize?
Okay, so my initial rap name was Lil Red.
Okay. See, now okay.
Sexy Red stole my name.
Okay,
No, I'm just playing.
Come on.
It was Lil Red,
okay.
And that was my middle school rap name. And high school. And then when I started pursuing it as a career, I changed it to Miss Tiffany, because Tiffany's my real name.
Okay.
And then I got a lot of flack about that. And then because people was like, it sounds like an old lady.
The Miss, yeah.
Yeah. And then I decided to go through like this whole rebranding of myself. So my favorite color is blue, and my middle name is Marlene. So I just changed it to Marle Blu, and I put the E with the accent mark on it because of like Beyonce.
Just being extra.
You just being extra.
Just make somebody have to
Little
hold
razzle
down the key just to get it, and
yeah.
Okay, we get it. So you're not cripping.
No, I'm not cripping. Contrary to popular belief. Now I will say, just to clear this up, so I'm in a music video.
Okay.
Where it's called Crippin' on You.
Okay.
But I'm just the video vixen. It's
video
years ago.
Vixen, okay.
And I've had people ask me about that, but I'm not a Crip.
All right, cool. No gang affiliation.
No.
No, that was a long pause.
I done affiliated with a couple gangsters, but I ain't no gangster. I ain't no gang member.
Because you went from Lil Red to Marle Blu. Let's start there.
I may have known some niggas.
We gotta pick a side.
Known some niggas, but no, I'm not.
We gotta pick a side. No. All right, I'm just with you. But yeah, because I always wanted that. I said the blue thing, right? So we go blue, and when we go blue, we still in high school when we went Marle Blu?
No. Marle Blu was after I was actually like pursuing it. So pursuing it as a career.
We out of college.
Out of college.
Everything.
Yeah.
All right, boom.
Yeah.
So now your image. So we working on the image. Is it mandatory that you always have a variation of blue on, or the hair? Like, what is it?
At this point, it is.
Is that it?
Yeah. Even after I changed to Marle Blu, it was like a short period where I was just doing like black hair or maybe like a little blue, but now I just try to keep it consistent with the blue hair or something blue in the outfit or whatever.
Okay, that makes sense. Now that don't look like a blue. They look like a greenish, like
Just
situation.
like a green. Are you colorblind?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? On the camera, it going okay.
You need to color grade it then.
Yeah. All right, we gonna.
You can color grade
we
it.
gonna get you right. We gonna get you right. We don't want nobody talking about you. All right. Is it pressure to like do that though? To put some on like. Blue?
Yes.
Is it? Do you get tired of having blue hair? This ain't the same color blue. This is like a different blue.
It's a different blue. I do. This is like midnight blue.
Okay.
I got royal blue. I got turquoise blue.
Jesus.
I got sky blue. And it is pressure.
Jesus.
It is pressure because, like, you know, I got to get the wigs. You know, I do the dyeing myself. And then I got to look and try to find cute blue outfits that makes sense. Like today, I don't even have on a blue outfit because look, this is what y'all getting. This is nude
skin tone.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit them with the blue. Okay,
but it's a little pressure. But I put that on myself. I put pressure on myself.
All right, so being in the music business, you know what I'm saying? Some people feel like they can do it themselves, and some people feel like they need a team. When you first started off, how was you doing it? Did you immediately get a team, or did you like gradually get somebody a part of your team and like start helping you with stuff?
In the beginning, I was doing it myself, but you know, I prayed that God send me like His people, that because I don't want just anybody on my team. I want God's people,
right.
You know. Christ, because everybody serve different guys.
Come on now.
But you know, I prayed for my team, and I actually met them out. I went to a networking event. It was like a concert / networking event. It was called the Craft Syndicate, and Nipsey Hussle was there. He was alive then. Rick Ross, T.I. But DJ AD invited me to it. It was in Atlanta at Club Opera or whatever. And I went by myself, and honestly, I wasn't even going to go. But I was like, DJ AD invited me. You know, I'm about to come out. And I was running late, and it was almost over. And I went, and I was just like, oh, my God, there's so many people here. Like, this ain't no networking event. This is a whole concert. So I was just standing there, and then I ended up meeting who is now my manager. Like, I was trying to take a picture of Nipsey Hussle, and then we ended up conversing, and we exchanged information. And then, like, he's my manager. The guys that were with him was like brothers and friends, you know, and we all a writing team together and stuff. So it just ended up, and I feel like that's really why I was supposed to be there that night, because I wasn't even trying to go. And then when I came out, I had a ticket on my car. I was like, man, I shouldn't even came. But it ended up working out because I met my team there. And now I have also, so I've signed with PCMG Players Club Music Group. So shout out to Clay James. Shout out to Chad. Chad is from Warner Robins too. So he's one of the label execs there. So I've just expanded my team, joining with PCMG now. So it's even more help. It's more support and guidance and stuff. So it's a blessing.
Oh yeah. Like, do you feel like you need a team? Could you do it yourself?
I could not do it myself.
Cannot do
Everybody
it yourself.
needs a team.
It advice to artists that don't have a management team. What would you say to them?
I know that a lot of times people be saying like, wait until you're big enough to quote unquote have a manager. But I feel like this. You can have a manager before anybody knows you, and that person can help you get to that quote unquote big enough status. Right. And I mean, even if it's somebody that is like just a close friend or whatever, somebody that is organized, somebody that's supportive, that'll go to shows with you and stuff. I mean, you ain't even really got to put a name on it, but even that person is part of your team, because they're your support system. You know, if they can get footage of you, you know, they can help give the DJ your music, all that stuff is important. Everybody plays a role. So I think if you an upcoming artist and you don't have that, get your cousins. If they support you and they down with your movement, you know, ask them to, and y'all make a team and y'all structure it and organize it like however it works best for you. But I think it's important to have somebody, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that is great advice. It is a like playing devil's advocate on it. Like, some artists don't need management until they get big enough, right? Because what am I managing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've heard that.
You know what I mean? Because like, do you have enough following to where we can put something out and they're gonna gravitate towards it? Can I book you here and then people gonna show up for you? You know what I'm saying? So, and because like they're gonna look for, management gonna look for a piece of the pie. But if it ain't no pie to eat, then what we baking? You know what I'm
but
saying?
see that I feel
all the
like
ingredients. So you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
I feel like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I feel like that. That's why I said get somebody who really supports you and believes in you.
Yeah.
Because if they see, okay, right now you don't have a fan base, you don't have a following, you ain't getting money when you do your shows or whatever, it's going to make them want to work hard as well to try to, because they know, okay, once we get you to this point, once you start getting this, I'm going to get 20% or whatever, you know, so.
They have to see the potential in the
They got to
artist.
see the potential.
You
And
know
then
what
you
I'm saying?
also got to go hard, though. You can't just get a manager and feel like they're going to do everything for you. Like, you got to go hard.
Right.
So they can even see anything in you to want to support.
Right. Now, speaking of that, you signed to a label, right? Do you feel like it's too early for you to sign to a label?
No, I don't feel like it's too early for me to sign to a label because of the type of agreement we have. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the agreement we have is something that's going to be beneficial to both of us.
Right.
And I know that when an opportunity comes for me to take the next step and go the next level, I know that they're gonna be in support of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it's gonna work out for everybody involved. So no, I don't think it's too soon.
Okay. Now, with being a part of a label and having a management team, for the artists out there who don't know, because some management deals are different, some label deals are different, because they might manage you, but they might not fund you. You know what I mean? They might just put you in a room or give you the opportunity. You got to come out your pocket. Or they may come out of their pocket, depending on what kind of agreement y'all got. So with having a label and a management team, do they help fund some of your situations? Like if you got to go travel, like how that work? Is it 50-50 or is it like, okay, they're going to take care and they're going to try to get a return on their investment?
Well, without giving all the details of everything, I will say this. My manager and I really do like the financial backing of Marle Blu. You know, it's me and my manager pretty much. With my label, they provide the opportunities that really are priceless that would normally cost someone else. They got the relationships to be able to be like,
It's
we can get
already
you on
set.
this. And so to me it's still monetary. Because
very lucrative.
We got you you gonna be on this platform, this performance, you know, and I'm not having to pay for that, whereas another artist might. So while they're not actually putting financial backing, they're also doing something that is equally like money.
Equally beneficial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The leg work, they build up their name and they plugged in.
Yeah, they plugged in, they
For
got
lack
the
of a better
relationships.
term, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Exactly.
Reason why I said it, because you've been to a lot of events this year. You was in South by Southwest. You know what I'm saying? What are some other things that you did? And then, you know, kind of give your experience on going to South by Southwest. And you from Austin.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
like, you was home. You know what I mean? So, how was that? And then give them some other things that you were doing throughout the year.
Okay, so Austin, South by Southwest was fun. That was my first time going.
Right.
And I went with my label. Clay James got all the connects out there. Shout out to Clay again. So he had us doing the biggest one that I was excited about was Beats and Beers. I had been wanting to do Beats and Beers for years. And that was a huge show. It was hosted by Head Crack. And, you know, I think his name is Messiah T.I.'s son. He had gone on stage right after us, so it was a lot of people there. It was a big stage. It was a dope event, and that was on the strength of Clay's relationship, you know.
Facts.
And we did hella shows out there at South by Southwest, so it was a good experience going out there, having the opportunity to be on so many stages, and just out of love, and not going out to South by Southwest just walking around, you know. I actually
Facts.
was able to work.
Yep.
You know, so that was the best experience, because I'm okay, I've been wanting to go for years, and now it made sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then this Saturday coming up, we got the Atlanta Greek picnic. It's supposed to be 10,000 people there.
Sheesh.
So I'm performing and I'm ready and I'm excited. That's, you know, that's another thing that my label brought about to me. So it's been a lot of opportunities, you know, just from that situation that I'm so grateful for. Also, for the last I mean, even though I just signed with PCMG, you know, I've always had a relationship with Chad, who I said from Warner Robins, Chad Hampton. So he put me on the Georgia State Homecoming show where I had opened up for K Camp and 2 Chainz. That was back in October and of last year. Right. And he did that, and then 2 years before that, I also did the Georgia State Homecoming show again, where who headlined that? Walker headlined that, but I forgot, it was some more people that performed. Oh yeah, Travis Porter and them performed.
Facts.
So it was lit. So yeah, it's like the stages keep getting bigger. And then I also, Bragg Jam actually reached out to me again. Snap set that up last year. He hit me up and asked that I want to perform at Bragg Jam.
Right.
And I did. And he messaged me like a few months ago, and he was like, Bragg Jam want to hit you up or whatever. Can I give me information? I was like, sure. So they hit me and my manager up, and they booked me for the Bragg Jam that's coming up this July 27th. So they gave me a 30-minute set. So I'm back. Last year I had like maybe 10 minutes. Now I got 30. So everything just growing.
So basically, I just wanted you to say that because like, what you've been doing is a lot of work. People don't know what work is, but you got to do a lot of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you've been on different stages. You're going to be on different stages. And like your opportunities keep getting bigger and bigger.
They do.
So that's why I wanted you to like let people know like, hey, this is what I've been doing.
Exactly.
Now, being in the industry, like what obstacles did you run into early on that you learned not to run into again for like somebody out there being a female in the industry? What obstacles you ran into that you know to avoid now?
I guess just not being too trusting or not being naive or green about things. I feel like in the beginning I kind of felt like I knew it all at times, and I think that could have rubbed a couple people the wrong way, and they, you know, kind of fell back from dealing with me at that time. That was so long ago though, and I'm cool with them still.
Right.
But as far as working close like that, but you know, everything happens for a reason. I learned, you know, and they trying to work with me again now, and I'm not saying but I'm sure it's because they see my growth though. Like I was a know-it-all.
She might learn something now.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So I felt like I knew it all then, but I wasn't even nearly as dope as I am now for me to even be on that back then. So but yeah, just really the importance too of the team, and having good people around you that you're loyal to and that they're loyal to you. And also giving people you don't have to take every opportunity. Like if it doesn't make sense for you, give it to someone in your circle, or even if it's somebody that's not in your circle, like, hey, you want to do this, or some such and such needs a record, or I thought about you, like extending the blessings, you know, like I think that's important.
That's real, bro. I like me doing videography and doing like other stuff and podcasts and things of that nature. Sometimes I might have too much going on and somebody wants something shot, I pass it to one of my film buddies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Instead of me just like rescheduling it to get like, I'm finna service the people, like, let me just give you somebody else right now because I can't take care of it, but he gonna do just as good as I'm gonna do, right? Yeah. So when you say that you don't have to take care of an opportunity, that like, exactly, people need to take heed of that, because some people might get something that they can't do and they can get to Marle Blu and they don't even want to get to them. Right. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I can't make this performance, but I gave them your name. They said you good. Like, it could be an even swap, but some people don't think like that. They don't. So that's a good mindset.
I always learned that you can't, if you like this, with your hands closed, trying to hold on to every single thing, like every blessing or whatever, you can't catch your blessings with your hands closed. Right. So you gotta. I keep hitting the mic. I'm sorry. Nah, you good. So you gotta open. You gotta be giving so that you can receive. That's the only way. Your hands need to be open.
Come on now. Now, the first time I seen Marle Blu is at the Cypher I was filming the cypher. And I was behind the scene. And I was like, who this girl with all this blue on? She had the blue from the head to toe, the hair to the pants to the shirt, everything. You know what I'm saying? And then I ain't heard the cypher. I'm just there filming like behind the scenes. And then, of course, everybody started rapping like, okay, everybody got their verses. But when I heard you, your style was like, it was a setup bar. It was set up.
Yeah.
Like, when I say setup, it's like battle rap. You know what I'm saying? How battle, when you say you rap with Clone, it kind of made sense. It came full circle for me because the way you set up your bars, if you were to say that a cappella and rapping it to somebody, you battling.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't even think about that. Thank you.
So what is that like? Because on my soul, I went back. I was like, let me go listen to some stuff, like some of the freestyles and stuff that you do over beats. I'm just like, if you cut the beat off, she battling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what is that mindset? Like, do you watch battle rap, or like what kind of inspires you to rap in that style?
You know, that's a good question. It's just, I really be trying to outdo myself. I really just be trying to be the best, and I have always been a lyricist. Like, of course, when I make my fun records, you know, I tone it down and I'm not going bar heavy, but it's fun for me to go bar for bar. Like, I take pride. I like to battle. I like to go hard. I like to pop my shit. And I knew when he gave us that Nam beat, and I actually changed some bars, and I wish I would have kept them because it would have really been demolishing.
What's the bars?
So I said something about a lot of y'all careers would be over if you had to stop mentioning pussy or something like that. But the way I said it just because a lot of the and shout out to all the girls, I love y'all, but a lot of y'all bars was about y'all pussy. So if I would have said that, it would have been I be
thinking like, how do they know they pussy good? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it only like a niggas might lie to you, but then he might get somebody else and that might be better than you. Like, damn, so her pussy ain't really all that. So how do you know that your pussy is good?
We should come out with like a kit, and you gotta swipe it down there, and then after a few minutes, it'll be like good, basic, bap.
Really, like you really need a mode. Like we have to see your mode. Like how they make the sex toys, we have to see your mode, see the grooves. If you got some good grooves in there, you might got some good cat. I don't know, but how do you know? Like y'all be rapping about this good pussy. I'm like,
how do you know? But I knew that was the route that they were gonna take on the Nam beat. So I was like, let me do something different. You know, let me show my lyrical abilities. So that's just how I went there.
You was on there with a lot of ratchet queens now. Is you a ratchet queen yourself?
I'm a ratchet queen?
Are you? I'm asking.
Oh, no, I wouldn't even say I'm a ratchet queen. Like, I can get ratchet.
You can get ratchet.
But okay. I'm not really a ratchet queen. I really be laid back chilling. I really do. I'll turn up when it's time.
Ratchet queen.
Say what?
I said they gonna be mad as hell. I called them ratchet queens.
Why? That's not a diss.
Nah, it ain't.
That ain't no diss because it's still queen on there.
Nah, I'm being.
You didn't say ratchet bitches.
But you know.
You said ratchet queen.
I said ratchet queen. So that's like respectfully.
Speaking of the cypher, shout out to my girl Lissa. She is going to be performing a couple songs during my set at Bragg Jam. So
let's go.
Y'all come out. Y'all make sure y'all come out and check us out.
This will be rapping too. Goddamn. But like I was saying, how you set up your bar. So
yeah,
you was rapping at the cypher bar, right?
Yeah.
Now
a lot of my freestyles are like that too.
Yeah, like what? Is it a certain rapper you were listening to, or did you watch battle rap? Like, what is that?
You know, I've watched battle rap. I wouldn't say that I just sit around and watch it like that. But I don't know. It's just always been in me. Like I said, okay, so in high school, I was freestyling with the boys in the lobby, in the hallway. It was me, Clone, and it was one other dude. I always be forgetting his name. Damn. But it was like the three of us really, and then people would come in and out. And I always felt like because I was the girl that I just had to say some hard shit because I got to come correct as these niggas rapping. So I really feel like that's where it all started. And I always just be wanting to like go hard. Like I'll be in my studio at home and I'll just be like, damn, like what can I say right here? And I literally just be thinking of metaphors and stuff. And then when I come up with some dope shit, like I'd be like, oh, like excited as hell. Like I can't wait till people hear this. But I don't know. I can't really say it was one particular rapper that made me just want to do that, because I feel like it's just always been in me.
Well, put it like this. Give me three, who's your top 3 lyricists in the rap game?
Well, Eminem
Okay.
was like, I was a huge Eminem fan at one point.
Okay.
Eminem, I like how T.I. put his words. I love how T.I. put his
T.I.
words together. And let me see.
You said lyricists now. Bars.
Yeah,
Bars.
I'm thinking, because I'm trying to differentiate, because I love Kanye, but he's not just a lyricist like that. But he
don't write his shit.
He has it. Oh, don't say that. Who writes his shit? Travis?
Sci-Hi the Prince.
Oh, Sci-Hi the Prince. Okay.
Right,
I thought
like
Travis
bar
Scott
bars, like the ones that over there. Yeah, Sci-Hi the Prince. Shout out to him.
I would say too, and people say she don't write her shit, but I think she does. I think Nicki is a hell of a lyricist.
For sure.
I love her metaphors and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna talk about your list because it's your list, but I'll take T.I. out of there.
You'll take T.I. out?
I'll take T.I. out of there. Now, when you talk about great artists, yeah, T.I. can be, top 10 on the list of great rappers in the game. When we talk about lyricists, though, bars.
But see, okay, if we're talking about bars like battling bars, maybe not.
They might not be the most like a critically acclaimed artist, but these niggas rap. When I talk about people like Sci-Hi the Prince,
3D Nati, I mentioned her before. 3D Nati.
Okay.
You familiar with her?
I'm not.
She is probably the best lyricist. Period. Like, period.
Okay. Boy, girl, period.
Period.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I got somebody that I put people like King Los in there. You know King Los?
Yeah, I know King Los.
King Los in there.
He's dope.
Because he could just freestyle.
I feel like he's underrated.
Just get to you off the top. But he ain't critically acclaimed, though. He don't have no plaques or nothing like this. He probably got plaques, you know what I'm saying, writing music because he write for Diddy. But it's just like...
He got a big following, though.
He got it because he can rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I say lyricist, because that's what I do. I'm bars, too, right? But I be playing. I'm a troll with music because I be trolling people with music. But I really can rap for real.
Yeah.
And when I really do...
You say you the hardest nigga out? Or you the best? What you be saying?
Just better than niggas.
Yeah, just better than niggas.
Just better than niggas. On my mama. So that's what it is, because I know I can just bar a nigga to death, but it's just like, nobody want to hear that. Yeah. They want to hear some fun shit or some turn shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard you rap like that, I was like, what? Hold up. I got to get her on this track. You know what I'm saying?
I got to get back in my freestyle bag, too. I got a lot more shit I need to drop.
But what is your recording process? Like, are we writing this stuff? Are we punching in? How are we doing this?
I write for the most part. I mean, sometimes I punch in, but that's very seldom. Okay. I like to take my time and write. And it doesn't take me long, but I don't like to just ABC my shit. Even if the song... Now, I do have to try to scale back sometimes, like, depending on the song. I don't want to just go too bar heavy on, like, a fun record, so I will scale back and kind of just dull it down a little bit. Right. But I still try to make it clever, and do, like, quotables. So I do think a lot when I'm in the studio. Like, I don't smoke, so I don't be high. So I'm very like...
Me neither.
Oh, good. That's what's up. Look, twin, where have you been?
Oh, you don't meet many of them.
We don't meet many of us. We're a lost tribe.
Oh, my goodness.
We're a lost tribe. But
no offense to y'all.
No offense. No. I mean, I used to hit the blunt every now and then, but I just don't. I can't take it. It's too much. Word. But yeah, so I don't smoke, so I don't be high. And, it's just... A lot of times I like for the beat to be playing, and I'll just go with however the beat makes me feel. Or if I get a feature record sent over, Like, I'm always trying to do my best on features. Like, I feel the pressure. I'm like, I cannot put no whack shit on somebody else's song. Not that I would ever do no whack shit, but still, like, the pressure be on when I get features. It's more of a pressure than when it's my own song.
Right.
Because my own song, I feel like I just do what I want to do. But on someone else's song, and, like, when I'm done, I be like, okay, they gonna fuck with it. And then I'll just be waiting for the text back, like I did with you. Like,
you be waiting for the text. Crazy.
Did you hear the record? What you think? When them flames come through, I'll be like, that.
Yeah, word.
But yeah, the process is pretty much just put the beat on, let me vibe for a minute. Let me see what comes to mind. But it's not just me in the studio. Most of the time, it's me and Holy Zeus and Blair the Machine. He's like my primary producer, but I got other producers too, like Jackpot and 50K and some more people. But it'll be me, Blair, Zeus, and Keith. And a lot of times, Zeus and Keith are like the hook killers. Right there. Like, them dudes, they can come up with a hook so fast. And when they come up with that hook, I'll be like, I might throw a little bit in there, like, let's change this to this. And then I'll be like, all right, y'all give me a second. I'm finna write my verses. So. And then that's pretty much how it is. They're really, like, really good with hooks. And I'm working on trying to get stronger with my hooks, but my team is so fire with it. Like, they're the main ones that came up with the bathroom hook.
Right.
Yeah. So, and people love that song. So.
Well, let's get into this though. We in the studio. It's a lot of speculation. Well, not speculation. It's a lot of reference tracks coming out on Drake. It's a lot of what's his name? Hitmaker just went on Academics podcast and played some other reference tracks from different artists like French Montana, No Stylist song, and a King Von song got reference tracks. So how is it like you creating your music? Is it okay for people to help you write a record?
Absolutely.
Or like give an input on a bar or things of that nature?
Absolutely. Ever since I met my team, 700 House, my sound, my music has gone like from here to here.
Right.
They are so just sonically inclined. They really know how to make some really, really, really great records. So I love being in the studio with them.
Right.
Like, even if it's just an idea, like, for instance, the Outside record. So Jackpot had turned the beat on one day, and we were just sitting there, and I was like, oh, I remember this song. We all remember because it reminded us of Southside. And then Keith was like, man, it'll be hard if y'all flip that to outside. And I was like, oh. So Zeus was like, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I'm sitting there like, dang, I want this. Right. I want this record. So Zeus ain't never do it. And he sat on it for a while. And I hit him up. I'm like, are you gonna do that idea?
Facts.
He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, all right. And I waited, and I was like, are you gonna do that idea? He was like, nah, you good. Go ahead. I said, bet. I was at home. I turned that beat on. I had Jackpot send me the beat, and I just wrote. So the concept of the Outside came from Keith, but I ended up writing the record by myself. But it ain't always like that, because we might be in the studio and I might have an idea like, y'all, I'm feeling like writing a song about this. And then somebody will start vibing to the record, come up with a cadence, and somebody else might come up with a hook, you know what I'm saying? And then I might start writing my verses from there. So we do things, we really like a songwriting team. And I feel like that's the best way to get records, because you got people who got really good ears and they can tell you like yay or nay. You know, and I'm
before you waste your time.
And yeah, and a lot of times, like, I'll go with the flow unless I really feel strongly about something. I'll be like, okay, cool. Like, if they be like, nah, Marle, you can, and I love that too. They'll be like, nah, Marle, you can come harder than that, or nah, that don't sound good. And I'd be like, sometimes I might be hurt because I'm like, damn, I thought I went hard, but it makes you go hard. It makes you get better, because I understand, like, because I felt a little intimidated when I first met them, because their writing is just so good. I was like, man, I got to really like step my shit up around these dudes. But it's helped me get better. It really is. And like,
so it's cool. Like, even so, because some people take, say like Meek Mill, right? He might say, yeah, Vory might wrote his hook for me, but he didn't write my bars. Is it okay for them to help you write your bars?
It's okay to throw me a line or two,
Right.
but I really feel
because people say hooks all day, like hooks is whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to the rapping aspect of being a rapper,
yeah.
is it okay for them to throw you bars?
It's okay. It's okay to throw lines, and it's okay to even say, like, if I say, like, Jane slid down the hill, you know, if they might say, okay, it sounds better if you say, like, she tumbled down the, you know what I'm saying? So that's cool, and throwing me some lines, but I just don't want somebody to sit there and just write my whole verse, because I like to be a part of my creative process.
What if, you know, you in the industry now, like, we just hypothetically, like, you in there, like, you got one, but then you got to get another one because the pressure is on. Somebody send you a reference track, and it's a fire reference track, and you, in order for it to be a hit, you got to say that bitch word for word.
Word for word.
What are we doing?
I mean, if it's a hit, I'll do it.
Hitmaker, send it to you. Hitmaker, you know, you hit a hitmaker.
But what I will say, I'm gonna say this.
Come on now.
My team, the only reason why my team is not the industry writers is because we're just not there yet. Once one of us gets in the door, all the stuff you hear on here that's on the top of the charts is going to be being written by my team.
Right.
So, because I hear a lot of the stuff that's like at the top of the charts, and the hooks be cool, but the verses don't be impressive. So, and normally, like, because we send out reference tracks all the time.
Right.
To artists. We shop records too, and we'll just do like the hook and maybe one verse. We don't typically send full songs anyway. So the chances of me getting a full song with both verses is like that.
I send a full song.
You send a full song?
Oh God, because I just be rapping. So I might just be singing. I send a whole fucking song. You don't even got to do it the way I did it, but just know it's gonna be hard for you not to do it
you're gonna like
the way
it so
I
much.
did
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why I say that, because like I personally don't think there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Because people might say, man, as long as nobody ain't wrote Drake timestamp records, you know what I'm saying? Because that's when he rapping, right? I still don't care. Like, you deliver the record better than the reference, who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, and sometimes, like, I be wanting to know, like, okay, what record, and it's in the credits. So people will talk about, hey, who, like, Drake not hiding it from nobody. It's in the credits, right? So that's why I brought it up, because, like, when you talk about female rappers, Hitmaker was saying, oh, none of the female rappers write their music. It's only, you probably got Lotto. She might get a hook from somebody, but she's going to write her verse. Meg might get a hook, but she's going to write her verse. But some of the other ones, they going to take the whole reference and kind of change bars up a little bit, which I don't look down upon, because if it's a hit, it's on the radio.
That's why I said if it's a hit.
You know what I'm saying? If it's an album cut, all right, come on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but if it's a hit, I'll do what makes sense.
Yeah, like we trying to make money, not trying to make people you know what I'm saying, not looking out for people's feelings and how they want to respect. Like, nah, but you gonna listen to this song. I don't care if I wrote it or not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, with me being the artist that I am, it'd be kind of hard, because I just make songs all day. But if somebody comes to me with one,
it got to be a hit.
It got to be a hit, though.
It got to be undeniable.
It got to be fire.
It got to be one of them things where you like, damn, I don't. I got to hear myself on this.
Yeah, so I would tell you, man, if somebody bring you one of them junks, like, you just slide. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to always do what makes sense now. Listen, what makes dollars and cents.
Yeah, because people look down on that. Now, get into this now. Like I said, the first time I seen you was a cypher. And then we was preparing for the 478 Music Awards. Big thing in the city, you know what I'm saying? Glad to be a part of that. And get nominated, right? You got nominated for a couple categories, right?
Yeah.
So you actually end up winning an award at the 478 Music Awards, which was the best female rap artist in the fold.
I was so, listen.
Like, what is that? Like, how does that feel when you won that award? And, like, did you feel like you goddamn, these fucking ass.
I know. I know. They crawling on my back.
All right. My bad. Run it back.
Okay.
So, how did that feel winning that award, and, you know what I'm saying, people reacting to it?
It felt great. I felt like that was my Grammy, because 478, you know, this is, well, I can't say 478 is my city because that's the area code, but, you know, Wartown is my city. 478 is where I grew up. So just to be honored like that, and just to know that this has been a dream of mine forever, and I've been grinding, and just to get recognized, and then to be nominated against other people, like other talented people. And also too, like, because, you know, a lot of people were saying it was mainly making artists and stuff, which it was people from all around 478, clearly.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
229. Yeah.
So, you know, it really meant a lot. It really meant a lot. I've won other awards from other award shows, but the way I have it set up in my studio,
we seen it, dog. You got all the damn awards.
The 478 one is in the middle, though. It's in the middle, like smack dab in the middle, and it's the one that I'm most proud of.
Been winning awards. What y'all talking about?
Huh?
Been winning awards.
Nah. But this one meant the most. This one meant the most. I was very, very proud and excited. I had my son there with his suit on.
Come on now.
My mom and dad came, so my manager was there. So it meant a lot. It meant a whole lot.
Playing devil's advocate, you know, I'm a messy guy. Some people felt like you shouldn't have won that award. How do you feel about it?
Fuck them. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Nah. I mean, people have different opinions. Everybody is not gonna feel like, you know. I mean, some people are Drake, some people are Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So everybody's not gonna, and I'm pretty sure it was my homegirl should have won it. You know, so I don't give a fuck. Shit, I won mine fair and square. Can't nobody say that I don't grind. Can't nobody say that I can't rap. Can't nobody say that I'm whack. So I won mine fair and square.
She won it fair and square. Yeah, you know I gotta play devil's advocate, cause that's what these people were saying. Cause like I tell you, my first time I seen you was on a cipher, so it was like news to me. I'm like, okay. Then I did my research on the, you know what I'm saying, see what you've been working on, what you've been doing all year. Okay, I was like, she put some work in this year. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in the running. You know what I'm saying? So everybody put work in. It was it just came down to, it probably came down to some of them votes too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People, if your people ain't vote for you, that's just what it is.
That too.
Because I was looking at it like, when I did the podcast, and of course you from Robbins, I'm from Robbins too. So people was like, cause last year I was like, but it's just a making thing. You know what I'm saying? Cause last year, not last year, but the year before last, it was a lot of running around people saying, oh, they just making. Nobody from Robin winning nothing, right? So my mindset was like, I'm going to put it to the test. That's when I started putting in a lot of work, and I started my podcast. I just started putting in a lot of work. Nobody knew who I was. I was just doing podcasts. I was everywhere. And then I ended up winning the award. Yeah. And I was just really, thank you. I really just showing people like, y'all niggas just ain't work hard enough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they don't know me. Yeah. Like Snout don't know me, BP don't know me, but they knew me because they seen my work without even knowing me. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, and then they was like, bro, let's do some work. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with them to this day because if Snout got something for me, he'd call me like, hey, I got this for you. Or Ray might. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people in Macon area, you know what I'm saying? They support me more than my city do.
Ain't that sad?
You know, it be like that sometimes.
That's kind of how I feel too, but at the same time, like, I don't hold it against anybody because...
Oh, hell no. Yeah, you're right. Huh? Yeah, nah, me neither.
Oh, yeah. I don't hold it against anybody because, like, I'm kind of... Well, I do feel like Macon really fucks with me. Especially, like, the DJs. Like you said, Snap. He called me, hey, Bragg Jam, want to get you back. You know?
Opportunity.
So, and that's the second time. And he didn't have to do that, you know, but he did. So, you know, the DJs and stuff. But I do kind of feel like that about Warner Robins. But at the same time, I don't hold it against anybody because, like, I do come here, but I normally just be coming here to visit my mom. I do want to come here and start doing more shows and stuff like that.
Facts.
But, like, I haven't lived down here in, like, 19 years. So I can't expect for people to just be like... You know, so I don't think it's not the support because I still do have, like, I performed at Crew, and it was a lot of people there, Crew Warner Robins. So the support is there, but at the same time, I can't expect for people to just. But it's gonna come full circle when it's time.
Yeah, it gonna come full circle.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because it gonna get to the point where y'all niggas gonna have to support this shit whether you like it or not.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Because when shit pop off, the first thing folks want to say is, "Oh, she from my hometown."
Yeah, I'm gonna keep standing on business.
Yeah.
We gonna keep putting it in your face. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
Album.
Mm-hmm.
Violets are blue,
Yeah.
but roses are red.
Roses are red.
Let's start there. The album called Violets are Blue. Why did we call it that?
Okay, so Violets Are Blue is like my soft girl era type
Right.
of project. And but it's based off like my love life over the last few years.
Okay.
So pretty much I ain't gonna say pretty much every song was inspired by either a good moment or a bad moment with the dude that I was involved with. So you
One
know,
guy?
one guy.
Did he know this?
Yes, he knows.
How did he feel about this? Let's start there.
Now you gonna have me talking too much.
Like, let's start there. All right. So did you tell him this, or he had to figure this out himself?
Now you gonna have me talking too much.
How did this go? Because this is interesting.
All right, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. All right.
So the person that is the love interest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the person that came with me to the interview today is my manager, but you know, I'm single
Stand on it.
and but you know, he was in the studio when I was making the records. Ain't nobody finna stop me from creating.
That's toxic as fuck.
It's toxic as fuck.
You're not gonna be dissing me right here.
What did Cardi say? Niggas love a toxic bitch. That's what she
Oh my
said.
Goodness
Yeah,
gracious, girl.
Yep. So
I
do you
love-
like the record or not?
I love the honesty. Like this, because wait, this give me another perspective of the album, right? And never have I ever had somebody be like, "Well, I wrote this album about this nigga, the good and the bad, but really the bad,
Yeah.
and he right here."
And he right here. And was at the
Still.
album release party and everything
Still,
else.
right? You know,
Still.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so but yeah, I did. I wrote about the toxic shit. I wrote about the good shit. And
I'm
I'm
gonna
glad
go
I-
listen again.
yeah, go listen again.
Because I listened to it twice. I listened to it when it first came out.
Oh, thank you.
I listened to it when it first came out like twice. Well, 3 times. I listened to it again today. But when it first came out, I spent it back twice.
Thank you.
For sure.
And I wanted to put out like a different sound, you know, because I'm doing more singing on it than I've ever done before.
Right.
So it's more melodic. It's more of a vibe. You know, it ain't really too much like to turn up to, but it's just something to vibe to and to relate to. I wanted people to see, because like I said, I got my twerking in the bathroom records and, you know, the outside records and just the me talking shit on the track. But I wanted people to really like get an insight to me as a woman, me as a person, and like the tea on my relationship at the same time. So
Cause I seen like all the promo for this shit before you dropped it, and I was like, just drop this goddamn album. You know what I'm saying? Like I kept seeing the studio stuff, this and that. I'm like, she just gonna drop the album. God damn.
and I dropped it on my mom's birthday too. I was trying to wait till closer around Valentine's Day.
Right.
I dropped it on February 9th. That's my mama's birthday,
Right.
so it worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
And also, so you know the cover, right?
For sure.
I love the cover. So the cover was actually shot with an iPhone on the nigga's bed who I'm talking shit about in the song.
Toxic shit. Okay.
Toxic. But yeah, I had him shoot the cover, and I did some edits to it, and
Let's get it straight, man. I wrote it. I diss you.
I did sure.
You my manager.
Yeah.
You in the studio while I'm making it, and you gonna do the album cover too, nigga. Why you gotta be all this toxic? What is up with this, man? Like,
Cause it's a thin line between love and hate, and anybody who been in a toxic relationship, you know, Y'all might not be talking today, but you might be fucking tomorrow.
We gotta check on his mental health. Cause
we gonna interview him next.
We just getting your side. This ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But all right, so
we locked in,
so
ain't no
me
switching up.
me listening to the album first, because I always go into albums with expectations of like, this is what this person do, this is what I want to hear, right? So the first time I listened to it, I ain't like it.
You ain't like it because it wasn't rappity rap, Marle.
No, I was like, what is this? I've been waiting for this album, and she's singing. I don't want to hear her sing.
I think I could have listened to Mary J. if I didn't hear some singing.
I wanted the bars.
Summer Walker ass.
But when you say like I'm in my soft girl era, okay.
Yeah.
Be in your soft girl era. I
was
guess.
in my soft girl era, and I dropped it when it was cold. I dropped it around Valentine's
It was
Day.
wintertime, you know what I'm saying? Wintertime vibes. Like,
now we outside.
Now I need a rap album, G.
I know. It's coming next.
Like me, I listen to R&B. Where I do, you know what I'm saying? But because I make R&B too. You know what I'm saying? But it's a thing with me too. People probably just say, I don't like when you do this. I want you to do this style.
Yeah.
And they might go into an album with an expectation of something, but I might just give them something totally different. But I get that too.
Because you an artist.
Right.
You do different things.
I get that too. So, you know what I'm saying? When I listened to it the second time, I was like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But the first time, because I already went in with the pre-notation, like, okay, she finna rap. She finna bar niggas to death.
Yeah.
Ain't get no bars. I was mad. I waited a day, listened to it again. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm in the right setting though. You know what I'm saying? Like it's settings too, right? True. I'm in the right settings. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. It ain't like I got a lot of shit going on. I can just listen to it. Okay, cool. She going through some shit.
Oh yeah.
I see why.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you giving it another chance.
Word.
And you know, I did. So now I dropped Blue Flames, which was a mixtape. It was some Jacket for Beats.
Right.
You know, it was some original on there.
Right.
But yeah, my next project is gonna be a rap album. And it's going to be an original album. No Jacket for Beats. So
if I ain't on there, you just scared to rap with me. I'm just saying.
You say what?
If I ain't on there, you just scared to rap with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell everybody, because they really be scared. Let's start there.
I ain't never scared.
Let's do it.
Never scared.
You heard it here first, people. If I ain't on her next album, she just scared to rap with me.
You in there, look.
and I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. All right, so yeah, speaking of that, you do got a lot of features.
Oh shit, hold on. You need to get that shit. Hold on.
Oh damn, these folks over here fight y'all. We really outside.
We really
baby.
outside.
They ain't gonna fight though.
That's sad because they doing that in front of the kids.
Yeah, they done. Yeah, we is in the foe. You know what I'm talking about?
Damn, they doing that shit in front of the kids.
It go down in the foe. Yeah, they fight back there, y'all. We really outside for real.
We outside.
If they throw hands, then I'm a run over there like goddamn Punk TV. But if they ain't gonna throw no hands,
I just hope they don't start shooting.
They not with a police set. You know what I'm saying? Like this is exactly what a police.
And this is supposed to be the safe drop off. They
Come
dropping
on.
off at the courthouse. I mean at the police station, the courthouse, and
Come on, cameras and everything, man. Let's do this.
oh my god. Oh Lord Jesus.
But you do got a couple features on here. Just show love to the people who you got featured on here.
On Violets of Blue?
On God.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was.
They distracting as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, on Violets of Blue, I want to shout out.
My bad. Look, wait. I put you on the spot. We just cut that out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put that in there. We just gonna cut that out. Because you got a lot of people on here, so
I do.
ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I was about to start with producers, then writers.
We ain't gonna do that. Okay.
Damn.
Now, let's talk about this We Outside record.
Okay.
When you did this record, was you thinking about We Outside?
Your show?
My show.
Of course. No, I'm just playing. No.
I be thinking like people gotta be thinking about my show because like they just keep saying We Outside for everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my ego. Now, what made us create this record, We Outside? You gave us a little rundown in the beginning. Where we going with this record?
Yeah. So, like I said, the concept came from my homie Keith. He's a songwriter and a singer. And Jackpot had played the beat. Which was like a redo of the Southside beat by Lil Kiki. And you know, like I said, I took the idea as far as the outside, and one day I was at home and I was like, man, I got to do that record. It just kept speaking to me. So I was just thinking about being outside with my girls, having fun, vibing, and it just made sense. It just made sense, and it's a fun summer record. It's one of them records that, you know, you can get ready to go out. You could pregame to, or you could be outside with it. You know, this could be at the cookout. This could be at the lounge. This could be at the club, whatever. So, yeah, it's a dope record. It's fun, and you got to hit the dance too when you do it. The Southside dance. I don't know if you remember. Dance. You might be too young.
I mean, I ain't really get into the Southside, but I like Lil Kiki, which is funny. I listen to like Kiki like 15-minute freestyles and stuff like that. Screwed up, but like I didn't like the Southside song.
You didn't like the Southside song?
You know what I'm saying? But like, maybe because it's just a hit. Like sometimes you don't really like people hits.
Yeah,
they don't even like their own hits sometimes.
That's
but
true.
I like his raw screwed up shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I heard your song, I was like, okay, that's a different vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? That's a different vibe to it, and I want to see it live, like what I mean, like how you was doing in the cars. You had the old school car going. I want to see that. I want to see that visual, pop that off like that. I want to see that.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? That was dope.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So we outside.
We outside.
With the outside.
Y'all go
record.
stream that right now. Outside. We outside.
Oh God.
And when you outside, stream the record.
Do Marle Blu got a BBL?
I ain't got no BBL. I got a little mama pouch and everything. I did get the yabos done.
You did get
I did.
the yabos
I breastfed
done.
my son for a year and a half, and 4 years after he was born, for a Mother's Day gift, I treated myself. I went and got my breasts done like 2-3 days before Mother's Day.
That's what women say. I treated myself.
I treated, meaning I paid for it.
They love using that one, but I treated myself. That mean these niggas out here is fuck niggas, and they ain't help me out. That's what they saying.
Say it again.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, but you know, I left them natural. You know what I'm saying? They're not up to my neck. They're not overly big.
Glow popped out with them too. You know what I'm
and
saying?
hers look good. They look natural.
Yeah, I was mad. I was like, why?
Yeah, she didn't need to, you know. And honestly, only reason why I did is because I had breastfed for so long and they were droopy.
You know. Yeah.
After a year and a half
for sure.
of this, they're gonna look like little eggs. But I love them. That's the only surgery I've gotten.
Okay, cool. Now, last question. This is your commercial. Sell yourself to the people. For the people that don't know, for the people that do know, and the people that finna find out. Go.
All right, this is my commercial. Are you tired of the same old fuck shit? Are you tired of hearing the same girls talk about the same pussy?
Hello.
The same ass and the same throat?
Come on.
Come on over to Marle Blu's world. Over here, we have versatility. We got bars. We got lyrics. We got sex appeal. We got good performances. We got charisma, personality. We got everything you need.
Everything.
So look, if you tired of that, come on over to Death Row. Now I'm just playing. But yeah, I mean, fuck with me. You can find me, marleblu.com. You can find me on YouTube. Y'all subscribe. Marle Blu. You can find me Instagram, Marle Blu, X, Marle Blu Music, Marle Blu everywhere. Like, come over here and change the vibe.
Easy.
Easy.
That's who we outside with.
Yeah.